Most people believe that the more you walk after 70, the healthier you'll be. But what if I told you that doctors are now issuing a serious warning about this belief? What if excessive walking could actually be speeding up your aging process, rather than slowing it down? The truth might shock you. While walking is certainly beneficial, if it becomes your only form of exercise after 70, you could be making a critical mistake that's silently weakening your body, increasing your fall risk, and actually accelerating the aging process. Recent medical research has revealed that seniors who rely solely on walking are missing out on the essential movements their bodies desperately need to stay strong, balanced, and truly healthy. In this video, I'm going to reveal the hidden dangers of over-relying on walking after 70, and more importantly, I'll share the 5 specific alternatives that doctors now recommend instead. These aren't complicated fitness routines. They're simple, effective strategies that can actually reverse some of the aging processes you might think are inevitable. Stay with me until the end, because the 5th recommendation is something almost no one talks about, but it could add years to your life. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our health-focused content. If this video helps you today, please let me know by typing 1 in the comments. If you feel it could be improved, type 0 so I can create even better content for you. The hidden truth about walking after 70. Let me start with a story that might sound familiar. Margaret, 73, was proud of her daily walking routine. Rain or shine, she'd complete her 45-minute walk around the neighborhood, often telling her friends, "As long as I keep walking, I'll stay healthy." She believed she was doing everything right. But then things started changing. Margaret began noticing that carrying groceries felt harder than before. Getting up from her favorite armchair required more effort. Her balance seemed less steady, and she found herself gripping handrails more tightly. Despite all that walking, her body was getting weaker, not stronger. Margaret's experience isn't unique. It's happening to thousands of seniors who believe that walking alone is enough to maintain their health. But here's what most people don't understand. Walking primarily engages your cardiovascular system and your leg muscles in a very specific, repetitive way. While this is beneficial, it doesn't address the comprehensive needs of an aging body. After 70, your body faces several critical challenges that walking simply cannot address. Your muscle mass naturally begins to decline at a rate of 3 to 8% per decade. Your bone density decreases, making fractures more likely. Your balance systems become less responsive. Your joints may stiffen, and your core strength diminishes. Most importantly, walking doesn't provide the resistance training your muscles need to stay strong. Dr. Sarah Chen, a geriatric medicine specialist, explains it this way. Walking is like eating only one type of food. It's good for you, but your body needs a complete nutritional profile to thrive. Similarly, your body needs a complete movement profile to stay strong and healthy after 70, the muscle loss crisis. Nobody talks about. Here's a startling fact. After age 70, you can lose up to 15% of your muscle mass every decade if you don't actively work to prevent it. This condition, called sarcopenia, is one of the most serious health threats facing older adults, yet it's often completely overlooked. Think about Robert, 74, who discovered this the hard way. He was a dedicated walker, completing 10,000 steps daily. But one morning he struggled to lift a bag of groceries that he'd carried easily just months before. Later that week, he found himself using his arms to push himself up from chairs, something he'd never needed to do before. Robert's doctor explained that muscle loss isn't just about looking less toned. It's about maintaining your independence. Strong muscles support your joints, protect your bones, help you recover from falls, and even boost your metabolism. When you lose muscle mass, everyday activities become increasingly difficult, and your risk of serious injuries skyrockets. The problem with walking is that it doesn't provide the resistance your muscles need to stay strong, while walking does. Engage your leg muscles. It's primarily an endurance activity, not a strength-building one. Your muscles need to be challenged with resistance to maintain their size and power. But here's the encouraging news. Muscle loss isn't inevitable, and it's never too late to start rebuilding. Studies have shown that seniors in their 80s and 90s can still gain significant muscle mass and strength through proper resistance training. The key is understanding that your muscles follow a simple principle: use them or lose them. The balance crisis hiding in plain sight. While walking keeps you moving, it doesn't necessarily improve your balance, and this oversight can have devastating consequences. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related death among seniors, with 1 in 4 adults over 65 falling each year. Many of these falls aren't due to weak legs, but to poor balance. Consider Edward's story. At 76, he was an avid walker who rarely missed his daily routine. He felt confident in his mobility until one day, stepping off a curb, his foot landed at an awkward angle. For a terrifying moment, his body swayed, and he nearly fell. He caught himself just in time, but that incident was a wake-up call. Edward realized that his balance, something he'd taken for granted his entire life, had quietly deteriorated. Walking doesn't challenge the small, stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and core that are crucial for maintaining balance. These muscles need specific training to stay responsive and strong. Balance isn't just about preventing falls. It affects your confidence, your willingness to stay active, and your overall quality of life. When your balance is compromised, you might start avoiding activities you once enjoyed, leading to a downward spiral of reduced activity and further physical decline. The good news is that balance can be dramatically improved at any age. Simple exercises like standing on one foot, practicing heel-to-toe walking, or doing controlled weight shifts can rebuild your stability within weeks. The earlier you start, the better, but it's never too late to begin. The flexibility factor. You're probably ignoring. Here's something most people don't realize. Walking, while beneficial, doesn't maintain or improve your flexibility. In fact, if walking is your only exercise, you might actually be contributing to muscle tightness and joint stiffness over time. Walter, 78, discovered this when he noticed that simple activities were becoming increasingly difficult. Reaching for items in his car's back seat, putting on a jacket, or even turning to look behind him while backing up became strained and uncomfortable. Despite his daily walks, his range of motion was steadily decreasing. This happens because walking involves repetitive movement in primarily one plane of motion, forward and backward. Your joints need to move in all directions to maintain their full range of motion. When you don't regularly move your joints through their complete range, they gradually stiffen, and the muscles around them tighten. Loss of flexibility isn't just about comfort, it's about function. When your joints can't move freely, you compensate by moving other parts of your body in ways they weren't designed to move. This compensation can lead to pain, further stiffness, and an increased risk of injury. The solution is incorporating regular flexibility and mobility work into your routine. This doesn't mean becoming a yoga master. Simple stretches, gentle rotations, and movements that take your joints through their full range of motion can make a remarkable difference in how you feel and move. The core strength crisis. Walking may keep your legs moving, but it does virtually nothing for your core strength, and this is a critical oversight that many seniors pay for with back pain, poor posture, and increased fall risk. Your core isn't just about having a flat stomach. It's about the deep muscles that stabilize your spine, support your posture, and provide the foundation for all movement. When these muscles are weak, everything else suffers. Harold, 75, learned this lesson when he developed chronic lower back pain despite his active walking routine. His doctor explained that his rounded shoulders and forward head posture were putting tremendous strain on his spine. The walking wasn't addressing the muscle imbalances that were developing over time. Poor posture doesn't just affect how you look. It affects how you breathe, how your organs function, and how efficiently you move. When your core is weak, you're more likely to experience falls, back injuries, and general fatigue during daily activities. Strengthening your core doesn't require expensive equipment or gym memberships. Simple exercises like standing tall against a wall, practicing proper sitting posture, and gentle abdominal contractions can activate these crucial muscles and improve your stability dramatically. The joint protection principle. Here's a truth that might surprise you. Sometimes walking too much can actually harm your joints, especially if you're over 70. While movement is essential for joint health, repetitive impact on the same joints without adequate recovery or cross-training can accelerate wear and tear. Raymond, 77, experienced this firsthand. His daily long walks eventually led to knee stiffness and lower back discomfort. His doctor explained that his joints needed variety in movement patterns and recovery time between high-impact activities. As we age, our cartilage becomes thinner, our joint fluid decreases, and our shock absorption systems become less efficient. This means that repetitive activities, even beneficial ones like walking, can sometimes contribute to joint problems rather than preventing them. The solution isn't to stop moving, it's to diversify your movement patterns. Low-impact activities, like swimming, cycling, tai chi, or gentle yoga, can provide excellent exercise while being much easier on your joints. These activities help maintain joint mobility, strengthen supporting muscles, and improve circulation without the repetitive stress of walking on hard surfaces. What doctors now recommend? Instead, based on current research, medical professionals are shifting their recommendations for seniors. Instead of focusing solely on walking, they're advocating for a balanced approach that addresses all aspects of physical health. First, incorporate resistance training. This doesn't mean lifting heavy weights at a gym. Resistance bands, light, dumbbells, or even your own body weight can provide the muscle-challenging stimulus your body needs. 2 to 3 sessions per week can dramatically slow or reverse muscle loss. Second, prioritize balance training. Spend just 10-15 minutes daily on balance exercises. Stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. Practice heel-to-toe walking in your hallway, or try simple yoga poses that challenge your stability. Third, maintain flexibility through regular stretching. Dedicate time each day to moving your joints through their full range of motion. Focus on areas that commonly tighten with age: neck, shoulders, hips, and ankles. Fourth, strengthen your core consistently. Simple exercises like wall sits, modified, planks, or seated posture work can dramatically improve your stability and reduce back pain. Finally, choose joint-friendly activities. Swimming, water aerobics, cycling, or tai chi can provide excellent cardiovascular benefits while being much gentler on your joints than repetitive walking on hard surfaces. The path forward. The goal isn't to eliminate walking from your routine. It's to create a more comprehensive approach to staying healthy after 70. Walking can remain part of your activity plan, but it shouldn't be your only strategy. Think of it this way. If walking is like eating only bread, you're missing out on the complete nutrition your body needs. By incorporating strength training, balance work, flexibility exercises, core strengthening, and joint-friendly activities, you're providing your body with a complete fitness profile. The beauty of this approach is that you don't need to spend hours exercising each day. Even 20-30 minutes of varied movement can provide benefits that hours of walking alone cannot deliver. The key is consistency and progression, gradually challenging your body in new ways while respecting its limitations. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean declining. With the right approach to movement and exercise, you can maintain and even improve your strength, balance, flexibility, and overall quality of life well into your later years. Your body is still capable of remarkable improvements at any age. The question isn't whether you're too old to start, it's whether you're ready to give your body what it truly needs to thrive after 70. What changes will you make to your routine starting today? Your future self will thank you for taking action now, while you still have the power to influence how you age. If this information has been helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more evidence-based health content, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive deeper into creating your personalized post-70 fitness plan.